this is Mary with All Things Automotive, bringing you here today a 2019 Subaru Crosstrek. This vehicle features a 2-liter gasoline engine with all-wheel drive. There have been no accidents or damages reported to CARFAX, and this vehicle has had 2 previous owners. As we get closer here to the front of this SUV, you'll be able to see that it is a sleek, metallic, icy silver clear coat with chrome and black accents, as you'll be able to see there on the front grille as well as down around those fog lights. Those fog lights will help you out in inclement weather, and speaking of inclement weather, we'll come along here to the side and take a look at this vehicle's tires and wheels. This vehicle features chrome 17-inch aluminum alloy wheels with dark gray insets, and as for the tire treads, you have got a good amount of life left in them, but I'll get you those exact measurements here in just a second, as this vehicle, along with all other vehicles here at All Things Automotive, has undergone a new multi-point inspection, as well as received a fresh oil change, a new cabin air filter, and a new engine air filter, so you don't need to worry about replacing any of those anytime soon. Behind all of the wheels, you do have small mud guards, which will help to prevent not only mud and snow from flinging up on your vehicle, but from anything that might chip away the paint like gravel or stone chips. The mirrors on this vehicle are heated, which will help to prevent them from fogging up, as well as to help de-ice them in inclement weather. And all along the top of this SUV, you do have black roof rails if you ever want to transport anything up there. We'll now take a look here to the inside of this vehicle. Here on the inside of this SUV, you do have a lovely jet black cloth upholstery on these seats for a smooth and comfortable ride, along with some really stylish burnt orange stitching to accent that. And like I had mentioned earlier, you do have those chrome and black accents making their way up the dashboard. While we're looking over here, I'll just open up the glove box and bring out the results of that multi-point inspection that I was talking about. As you'll be able to see here on this inspection form, you do have green checks the entire way around, and as for your tire treads, you have 10-30 seconds in all of your tires, and as for your brake pads, you have 13-30 seconds in the front and 11-30 seconds in the rear. So you have a long ways to go before you need to replace any of those wearables. I'd also like to mention that with the purchase of this vehicle, you do get the original owner's manual with it as well, so if you have any questions after you buy it, you'll be able to look them up in there. We'll now continue on to take a look here at the rear occupant seating. As you'll be able to see back here, this vehicle can seat a total of 5 people. And for these rear occupants, you do have a pocket on the back of that front passenger seat, as well as carpeted floor mats to help keep your floors nice and clean. Over here on the door, all of the doors do have a cup holder in them, as well as powered windows. I will just close that door and we'll continue around and take a look here at the rear of this vehicle. You do have a backup camera back here to help you whenever you're parking or going in reverse, and I will just open up the lift gate to show you how much space you have in the rear. And as you'll be able to see back here, you do have a good amount of space, and those seats do fold down to give you even more of it. You also have an all-weather cargo liner back here to help protect the floorboards from any nicks those loads might give it, as well as anchor points if you want to strap down any large items from shifting around as you drive. Those seats also all have top and bottom anchor tether points if you have little ones who need car seats, and underneath the floorboards back here, you do have a spare tire if you're ever in a pinch. I will just close that lift gate and we'll continue around to take a look here at the driver's side. I would like to mention that with the purchase of this vehicle, you do get 2 keys for your convenience and to help prevent you from ever getting locked out. This SUV does have powered mirrors, powered windows, and powered door locks, and as for the driver's seat, you do have 6-way manual seating adjustments, so you can move the seat forwards, backwards, up and down, and then tilting the seat forward and back. You also have a telescopic steering wheel, meaning you can move it in and out as well as up and down to fit you as you like. And to the left of that steering wheel is just your dashboard backlight controls, as well as your electronic stability control toggle, which just helps to prevent skidding and sliding. I'll now just get inside this vehicle and turn it on for you. This vehicle does use its key to start as opposed to a push to start. And now that the engine is running and the dashboard's lit up, you'll be able to see that this vehicle has about 48,980 miles on it. We'll take our attention over here to the left side of the steering wheel, as over here are your volume controls as well as your Bluetooth and call controls, as this vehicle does have smartphone integration. And then on the right side of the steering wheel are your cruise controls. We'll now take a look here to the center of this vehicle. Here in the center of the vehicle, you do have a lovely touchscreen LCD display, and I'll just throw it in reverse to show you that backup camera in action. A bit farther down, you do have controls for said display. Further down still are your climate controls, a small space for something like your phone, as well as a power outlet. Your main gear shift, parking brake, the front driver's seat and the front passenger seat are both heated to help keep you comfortable in the winter. 2 cup holders, and then your main storage compartment back here with another power outlet inside, as well as 2 USB charging ports and an aux cord plug-in. Lastly, we will take a look up, as this vehicle does have a built-in power sunroof to really enjoy those sunny summer days. We'll now move on to the last section of this video. Here in the last section of this video, we do want to address that this vehicle is pre-owned, so we'll be looking around for any blemishes, nicks, or stains. We know a lot of our customers come from very far away, and we want the purchasing process to be transparent and straightforward. We want you to know what you're getting with the purchase of this vehicle, imperfections and all. So as I'm looking around the inside of this vehicle, you do have some discoloration there on the front driver's side visor, as well as some minor wear on that silver plastic, but other than that, there is nothing that is standing out to me. There are no odors or scents whatsoever, so we'll continue to take a look here now at the outside of this vehicle. Again, we'll be looking up and down for any of those imperfections, starting by coming along here to the front. And here along the front of this vehicle, you do have several nicks, most likely from stone chips. Stone chipping is extremely common. Almost every vehicle has some form of it. The only way you can really prevent it is just by not driving your vehicle. This vehicle is also a lighter color, so it does tend to show a little more than a darker color might. We'll come along here now to the passenger side. A bit of scuffing here on that front of that passenger side front door and on the mirror cap, as well as on the rear door. Continuing along the side, and we'll come along here now to the rear of this SUV. Now, often where I do tend to see several imperfections in these types of 4-door wagons is where the liftgate meets the bumper, as people don't take care of putting items in and taking items out. But as I take a look here, you only have some really minor wear. I am not seeing any of those nicks or scratches that I would typically see in most other SUVs. And the same goes for this black plastic on the bumper. I will just close that liftgate back up, and we'll continue back around here to the driver's side. A nick there, as well as a few smaller ones. A small one there. And we are back to where we started. That generally concludes this video vehicle tour. This vehicle has a lot of great features to offer. If you're interested in a silver SUV with the ability to seat 5, fold-down seats with a good amount of space in the rear, a backup camera, all-weather cargo mat, carpeted floor mats, smartphone integration, a power sunroof, 2 keys, heated mirrors, fog lights, black roof rails, and all-wheel drive, this is a good option for you. If you're interested in this vehicle, come and check it out at All Things Automotive, located at 21518 Great Cove Road, McConnellsburg, PA. Or you can give us a call at 717-485-4224. You can also check out this 4-door wagon and other listings on our website at www.allthingsautomotive.com. Thank you for watching this video, and have a great day.